Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Weirdness. This time, it's so weird, I don't even know what's happening.
Yes, it's fun and games with Ludo and Raph, and I decided to bombard you, all of you, especially Raph, with my fun facts. So, last week we watched National Treasure, and Nicolas Cage had to go and see the Declaration of Independence. And there are many things that are stored in the National Archives, where is Abigail working. Apparently, all state countries have many things in the collection, and some of them are weird. And I'm gonna tell you some of them, and you tell me if it's good, weird or not.
So I rank it based on weird or not? I give a
also,
thumbs up for weird.
I also gonna escalate things from least to most weird.
Okay.
And you can just decide.
Okay.
So the first thing is the contents. What was in Lincoln's pockets the night that he was shot?
This is in the National Archives?
Yes.
So when you think of an archive, you think of documents. You don't think of pocket change and a Swiss Army knife.
There is everything. There is human hair, books, things. There is one of the big collection of human hair.
What was in Lincoln's pockets though?
Just random stuff that you would have in your.
You don't know what it is?
No, I can give you a picture to add to the episode. But
well, tell me what it is.
Like teether glasses and a handkerchief, some small change, a piece of paper. It's really.
It would be funny if there was a condom or something very.
We will get to that later
very
on
embarrassing.
In the list. So there is also other pocket contents, other weird items, just small samples from people.
I guess it's an interesting. If you have a national icon like that, even at the time, and that person dies, and you're well, he had his wallet. What do we do with it? But I guess the normal thing would be to give it to his family rather than just put it in an archive. So I think weird.
Yes, countries are hoarders.
Okay. What else do we have?
Now we go to a category that is weird blueprints for inventions. And one is a mouse trap that it's really just holding the mouse at gunpoint, because you see the picture of the tiny mouse coming out of his hole, and what he sees is just a gun pointing to it and pointing at his face, and there is a weird mechanism that I think this is what the blueprint is.
That's going to actually shoot the mouse in the face?
Yes.
So how is it holding it at gunpoint?
It is, because the mouse comes out and is held at gunpoint.
Do you think the mouse goes hands up ooh, no, don't shoot me?
Well, the face of the mouse looks like I should put my hands up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think what you're describing isn't something that holds a mouse at gunpoint. It's just something that shoots a mouse.
But it's a weird way to kill a mouse. But we saved it.
Well, I don't think that's that weird.
Okay.
It's a mousetrap that kills the mouse. Lots of those exist. Not all of them involve guns, but it's not a crazy idea to try that too.
I think it is a little bit of waste of bullets, consider the amount of mice that there are.
You don't know for what house that was designed.
Okay. The second blueprint I want to talk about is a creepy doll. It's a mechanical doll that is supposed to be creeping around.
Like an
moving.
automaton?
Yes.
You're saying there is a doll that can be wound up,
yes,
and then it crawls around.
Yes, and they have saved the blueprint because it's too creepy to crawl around.
Look, if they had the actual doll, that would be pretty weird.
Okay.
I don't think having the blueprint for an invention...
this is not weird enough.
Not weird.
The fourth thing is accidental collected good. That is a preserved mole skin. So the National Archives collect...
So mole skin is like a notebook?
No, like an actual animal. like an actual
you
mole.
sure?
Yes, I have the picture that we can
Weird.
add. So during the National Archives have a big collection of Civil War letters.
Yeah.
And one of these Civil War soldiers found a mole, killed it, and thought that it would be a good idea to send the skin in a letter to his wife.
Oh.
And the wife, for some reason, hold on to the mole
Okay,
skin.
but then it's a historical sort of artifact.
But the thing is that it was not meant to be there. Like, so the wife saved the mole skin and the letter, and then she wanted to have, since the guy died during the war, she wanted to have pension, and so she presented the letter with the mole skin to prove that she was married to this guy.
Okay.
And they just saved it in the National Archives. And then some people going through it, like in the 90s, found it and found that, hey, there is also a moleskin here that is not supposed to be with the leathers.
Okay.
So it has been accidentally collected.
Okay. Well, moleskins typically, especially if you're thinking about an archive, are notebooks. So it's pretty weird that there's a literal moleskin also. So
Maybe
thumbs up.
this is why
weird.
the people say, well, let's keep it in there.
Because of the punnery.
Yes. Because if you work at the National Archives...
That was a nerdy librarian going, like, I love puns.
Yes.
We
You
got
need
our
to have a
moleskin
sense of
collection over
humor.
here, and over there is our moleskin.
Yes.
All right.
And the last item that I want to talk about is the Delta collection. And it's been started during and after World War II. And it's a collection of wild, different medium of porn.
Wild, different?
Yes, it's a lot of different things, like movies, like books, pictures, but also like those kind of weird
You're making gestures, which is
like,
not useful for audio medium.
strip club things, like
Stripper pole?
just like things playing
Jesus.
cards with naked ladies on it,
Okay.
or tchotchkes with naked ladies on it. Then maybe
Like
it's
a
like
pen?
a bachelor party.
Like one of those pens that if you turn it around,
Yes.
the lady undresses?
Yes.
Nice.
And it's a big collection
Porn.
of porn.
And porn toys-ish things.
Well, not porn, like not sex toys, but like just anything with
like-
naked people on it.
Pretty weird.
Yes. And I don't know why they started during and after World War II.
Morale?
They just said that they needed to collect both for indecency, like because they're indecent, but also for
Wait,
to save it
so
for
it was
prosperity.
confiscated,
It was
not so much
confiscated.
collected.
Well, it was confiscated, but then they also decided to, well, we should store it somewhere though for like to save it.
In an archive.
Yes.
Okay, we have a national one. Let's put it there.
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't know what sparked
I hope that-
this instinct during World War II.
I hope National Treasure 3 is about Nicolas Cage stealing the collection of porn from the National Archives. That would be good.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, never mind. I'm just coming up with good ideas. They're never going to make National Treasure 3 because they did the TV show now and it flopped. So, that, Disney is going to take from that the lesson that no one cares about National Treasure anymore, rather than people care
They
about
should keep...
good movies.
No, they should take the lesson that bring back Nicolas Cage.
And Nicolas Cage wasn't interested in doing a TV show. And he's not interested in doing a shitty script, which, I mean, you can argue. But anyway, he didn't want to do it if it wasn't perfect. And it's not perfect. Just do the perfect National Treasure 3. Nicolas Cage will come back. You can bring Sean Bean back because he didn't die in the first movie. You can bring him back. Anyway, we're eventually, in the podcast, we're going to talk about National Treasure 2.
Woohoo!
But next week, it's going to be Contact.
Yeah, it's a Ludo speak. It's not from the 70s.
It's from 97, so there's a 7 in it.
Oh, well, that's good.
Okay.
I feel safe now.
Okay.
See you next week, guys. Bye.